What's up, guys? Freaking, I'm on 54 North right now. Little gas station outside of El Paso, so I'm shooting north. I'm getting out of the city. Um, let's get out of here. Just gassed up. We're good on our levels. Tires good. Everything. Let's roll. Got the Rebel and everything. I'm not that far from where I'm going either, but I'm getting out of the city, man, just because it just feels like everybody's just caving in and giving in to these demands from the media and the city and this and that. Not that I don't believe in COVID, because that's where people are mistaken. We know it's out there, but we know it. We also know it's not as deadly as they're making it seem to be. It's not something that, if it was, people would be dropping everywhere. Animal life everywhere, birds, dogs, this and that. Like, dogs ain't wearing masks, this and that, and they're fine because there's nothing to worry about, guys. I mean, people are testing positive. They're dying for the most part. It's the oldest, and people with pre-existing conditions, and we wish them the best and thank the medical community for all the bullshit that you guys are going through, because I was gonna be a nurse, actually. That's something that people don't know, and I know people that are nurses, and I know it's rough right now. It's not about us being against you guys, like, because at the end of the day, everybody's on the same team, but it's definitely about the direction that the country's gonna take, guys. Like, that's where we're at. That's where 2020 is at. It's either we're gonna continue more globalism, more control from billionaires, corporations, this and that, medical establishment. Are we just gonna hand out our rights, our freedoms? Everybody's walking around looking like Hannibal Lecter. Everybody's lining up for COVID tests. Everybody social distancing, this and that, and a lot of us, we just ain't down with it, man. I've noticed too, because I mean, I travel a lot, and I've noticed for the most part it's the bigger cities. I was in DC last week, and DC, Washington DC, not the capital, but DC is super democratic, super these places are, all due respect, they're turning into real shitholes, man. And I was at that rally last week also, and I met up with a lot of like-minded individuals like me, and I met up with some of my friends, and we're not down with all this shit that's going down. We know how the story ends. People that have lived like in a Cuba or in a Venezuela or in a Russia or those European countries and all, like, they know what globalism is. They know what communism is. They see the red flags, and unfortunately, you know, these people, they control the media. The same tactics were used in their countries. They control the narrative, the news, this and that. So this is nothing new, guys. Like, this shit happens in other countries. Like, this is well known, man. And depending on the place where you're at, even here in the United States, I noticed, like, if you're in a Republican spot, like, they're super lenient. Nobody cares about masks, this and that. So everything has to do with politics, guys. And I'm not even saying that the Republican side is the right side neither, because I have my beef with them too. But definitely we have to conserve our Bill of Rights, our Constitution, our freedom of speech and all. That's why a lot of us, I joined the military in 2002. The war had already started. I volunteered, and I knew what it was. I did it voluntarily because I have so many privileges, and I'm so blessed. Right now, I just get in a car, drive the fuck out of Dodge, We're so blessed, and we take these things for granted, and just seeing that everything go to shit and imagining a world where we could lose that. Like, I promise you, that's when people don't volunteer for the military. That's where people are forced into joining the military. And also, you know, I'm not intending on getting anybody paranoid or nothing, but right now these strong opinions are necessary more than anything. We need to be strong. We need to speak up. We need to think of what future we want to leave behind for our families, for our loved one. I have a 21-year-old, shout outs B, and what world do we want to leave out behind? I'm not done having babies. He's gonna have his. I'll have grandchildren soon, and I want them to have. There's certain standards that I expect. I don't want him surviving. I want him thriving. I want him in an excellent future, an environment. And right now we're headed in the wrong direction, guys. Like, we really are. We need to wake up. We need to speak up. We need to stick together. We're all in one team. I know I've been on Facebook because literally I've never had a social media till last year, and it's been dope as fuck, but it could get crazy, and right now I'm starting this YouTube thing because I'm like, damn, maybe here I could be more I'm not gonna say less slack, because I know it is what it is. Like, people are always gonna be negative and try to shoot you down and on. I don't take it personal because I don't know these people personally, so I can't, but I know a lot of people, they'd rather have more privacy, and so I'm opening this YouTube channel. We could talk about all these things and this and that and see what we can figure out together, but we're gonna do it. Everything will be all right, man. We'll figure this shit out together, and God bless y'all, and you're gonna like the place that I'm taking you. Like, see, even like right now I'm thinking about good opportunity. Like, I've been traveling more, go out to nature more, like get out of the city, like go out there in the outskirts, like in the country, this and that. That'll help out a lot, probably. I even got into it with my son earlier because he was supposed to roll with me right now, and he didn't. Started giving me all these excuses, this and that, and flu-like symptoms and this and that, and that's the virus that's going on. That's why this is so important. Like, it's dividing families, and people don't even know who to believe and who to trust anymore, and this and that. But hopefully people can start figuring shit on their own and start questioning things, and maybe with new ideas, exchanging new things and this and that, we could find something better, guys. Because actually, not only I really, and we believe this, everybody that's on this path believes that not only will we take shit back to what it was, we're gonna end up on top, and on top it means everybody wins. We all win, but first we gotta face these sad realities. We gotta face the enemy. We gotta see what happens with these elections, with the corruption, this and that. Most of y'all don't believe in all that stuff, but fuck, like, shit is definitely looking real suspect, like with that software shit and all. Like, this isn't the first time that I hear that it's easy to rig elections, by the way. And it's 2020, and we gotta fix these machines. If anything, doesn't even matter who the fuck wins, and whoever the fuck's been controlling all these things and all, that's the one enemy that we have, guys. Like, it ain't us. So it's a fucking waste of time to fight amongst each other, this and that. I seriously mean nothing but the utmost respect and love for everybody out there, and hopefully we can figure this shit out. But this shit pisses me off, like what's going down, and we gotta speak on it. I'm about to pull up to the checkpoint right here in New Mexico, heading north. So I'll talk to you guys later, man. Peace.